So let's find the total here. So we know the meal price is $32. It's a 7% sales tax is applied, followed by automatic 18%. What is the total? So we have to do first the tax, then the total, then find the tip, and then add the total with the tip to get our final answer. So it's a multi-step process. So I'm going to do it in pieces, and then I'll show you how I could do it in a faster way. So the part, whole, and the percent. So I know my whole is 32 because that's where I started. So I know my whole again is 32%, and I'm looking for 7% sales tax. Again, with my triangle, part, percent is the decimal, whole, divide, multiply. I know I'm going to do 0.07 times 32. Get my calculator. That gives me 224. So I know the sales tax is 224. I add that to the $32 and I get 34.24. Now this gives me my total. So I'm just remembering this number as my new 100. So I'm going to go back. And my new total, or my new whole rather, is 34.24. And I'm looking for 18%. So I'm going to make 18 as a decimal. I'm going to multiply that by 34.24. Go back to my calculator. 0.18 times 34.24 gives me 6.1632. I'm going to round that to $6.16 because that's how money works. And then I'm going to combine these two together because this was my total. This is the tip. So I do 34.24 plus 6.16, and I would get $40.40. And that would be my final answer. And I hit check my work, and it does all the calculations, and it's confirmed. Now I could do it in a different way, and I'll show you how I could do that now. Rather than jumping to finding 7% and then adding it, and then finding 18% and then adding it, what I can do instead is this: the part, whole, percent, triangle, divide, multiply. Okay, I'm still going to start off with 32, but rather than look for 7%, I'm going to look for 107% because that would be the combination of the 32 and the tax. So I do 1.07 times 32. And if I did it with my calculator, I'd find out that it's exactly 34.24. So I did it in one step instead of two. Instead of finding 7% and adding, I just do it in one single step. Now again, I take this, and that is my new whole, 34.24. And now I'm not going to find 18%, but rather 118%, because that would be the end result of the tax of the total with the tip. So now I'm going to do 1.0, sorry, I'm going to do 1.18, which is 118% as the percent, multiply it by 34.24. And if you do out the calculation, you would get $40.40. So you can do it in one single, or rather, you can do it in multi steps, or you can do it in reduction steps, depending on how you want to see it.